74-38, Huntington Prep here in the Dunk for Diabetes. Dominic Woodson, that last basket and the foul. Well, he's got a lot of strength down there. 6'10" senior, headed to Baylor. Be looking for a 6-point at the free throw line. He doesn't even start. You got a commit to Baylor on your high school team that doesn't start. I mean, that just tells you how much depth this Huntington Prep basketball team has. Benedictine, to their credit, they've continued to play. They've shown some heart here, and they're going to, again, learn something from this game. They will not see anybody the rest of the season that's anywhere close to the talent level of Huntington Prep.
Not for the rest of their lives, they won't. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play against a team of this talent caliber. So, again, you know, when they go back into the film room on Monday, they're going to say, let's pick out the positives. Here, look at this play. This is a positive. Let's look at this play. We probably could have done better here. We could have been more patient here. We could have been a little bit more patient here. We could have finished this way a little bit better. It's all about learning. It's all about teaching. It's all about development. And they're still kids, you know. It bothers me when I hear people being too hard on even varsity high school kids, because they are. You know, if you're not, you can be hard on them, but you better be teaching them at the same time.
Mark Pope into the game for Benedictine. Huntington Prep with the basketball once again. Austin Grandstaff can't get it. Woodson the tip around the rim and in. He's got 7. 76-38. Express. Less than 4 minutes to play in the contest. Steele. Couldn't get the shooter's touch there. Grandstaff, another rebound for the Express. Nice steal, though, on the outlet pass by Jones. Couldn't get the layup. Arroyo, the Huntington rebound. Beal Provo. The ball there, 30-second timeout.
A nice steal by RJ. Nice steal by RJ, but you know, you don't get any points for style going to the hole. You got to finish, and if you're not going to be able to finish with a really good shot, then kick it. Get somebody else a better shot.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, the #1 ranked senior in the country, has 23 points today. Hasn't disappointed this afternoon in Canton.
Yeah, he does it every kind of way. Rebounds, lob dunks, hits a 3 off of one bounce here, makes his free throws. I mean, these are the schools that are in on him. I know people in Ohio would like to see him here. Some people were saying that last night.
How do you go wrong by picking any one of them?
You don't. You don't. I mean, but again, he's a one-and-done guy, so he has to decide which of those coaches is going to give him the most freedom to develop his talent in that 1 year, showcase his skills, so he can improve his draft positioning. That's the whole nature of the game there for him.
Benedictine will get the ball. That foul is on Patrick Strake. It's his first. Check and make that his second. Team's third of the second half. 3 minutes to go in the contest. 2 more games still to come here in the Dunk for Diabetes on STO. We hope you stay tuned. Asher Poole trying to bounce it down low, deflected away to Grandstaff. Strake in the paint. He'll get 2 shots here.
You know the other thing about Wiggins, this is the 3rd time I've seen him play. I've never seen him make one. Here's the replay comment on this power move by Strake. Nice job getting his body square to the backboard and going up strong. I've never seen Wiggins make a selfish play, not once.
Yeah, he's a good all-around basketball player, Pat, and he has that intangible. That's what makes him so good. He knows the game, he's got good instincts, and he's got no problem giving it up.
He has no problem giving it up. He has no problem doing the dirty work, rebounding, kicking it, you know, getting it in the post and kicking it right back out to somebody else. He doesn't even hesitate. And again, most kids have this mentality that they got to be the man. They got to, you know, I got to show everybody what I can do. You know, do it within the team and within the framework of the team, and that's what makes him so special. That's what made LeBron so special when he was here. That's what made Clark Kellogg so special when he was playing back in my day. You know, they made everybody else around them better, and that's what Andrew Wiggins does, and that's why everybody's drooling over him, and that's why he'll be getting paid millions of dollars within a couple years to play this game.
Steele misses on the 3. Here's a run out for Williams Gabriel. Gets his first 2. The 6'8" power forward from Lagos, Nigeria. 78-38. Reginald Jones long on the jumper. Gabriel the rebound for Huntington Prep. Arroyo. Grandstaff wide open for three. Wesley Parr the rebound for Benedictine with 1:40 left. A 40-point lead for the Express. Steal. Nice block there by Gabriel. Steal for three. Here comes Grandstaff the other way. Gabriel again, easy two there. So Williams-Gabriel has played less than 2 minutes, has 4 points. We've got a timeout for the Bengals. 80-38. Favor of the Express. And we've got plenty still to come here today on Sports Time Ohio. 2 more games. The next one coming your way at 6:45. Mike Cairns, Chris Moore have the call for you. Bishop Kearney, North Canton Hoover. Then at 8:30 at Shaker Heights and Pickerington Central. There's plenty of high school basketball still to come, all part of the Dunk for Diabetes here at Walsh University in Alumni Gym. Earlier today, St. Ignatius a winner over St. Clairsville, 75-56.
We saw Bishop Kearney play last night. And Bishop Kearney has a tremendous, they have a very tall team, and fortunately St. Ed's, my son Tony had a very good game, I'm proud to say, but they played great as a team, and Bishop Kearney has a very tough matchup here coming today, and I think that they had to go into overtime to beat us. North Canton Hoover plays that Menor style of play, Al, where they try to spread you out, kick and penetrate and pitch, so it'll be a good, tough matchup. Both teams should have different types of talent, so they'll present different types of problems to each other in this next game, and should be a fun one for Mike and Chris to call.
Yeah, North Canton Hoover, a local team here. High school not too far away from Walsh.
They really know how to play. I mean, they spread the floor, penetrate pitch. They knock down a lot of threes, and Bishop Kearney has a lot of size, a lot of length, and they're very tough to guard. So, it'll be a great game to watch.
DeAndre Penny is into the game. So is Jack Williams. 5 freshmen on the court now for Benedictine. So good opportunity for him with just over a minute to go to get some experience. Smart Pope trying to go down low, but shot was blocked. And Vlad Novak wasn't able to save it. Junior shooting guard from Russia into the game for Huntington Prep. 80-38 here. Express in the lead. Phil Potts tried to penetrate, had it knocked away. Nabil Provo.
Al, you know how old I am? Go ahead, ask me, how old are you?
Well, I know how old you are, but I don't want to say that on the air and ruin
I
anything.
coached Mark Pope's uncle at Euclid High School back in 1984, and his dad also around the same time. So
you coached in '84. Now,
yes.
when you played at Cleveland State,
that was after I coached when I was about 18, 19 years old at Euclid High School.
Always the coach.
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it, and. So it's just so cool for me to see a kid like Mark Pope come out here and get a chance to play.
Steve Warren in the truck want to know if you coached James Naismith along the way as well.
Well, you know what? No, but I did meet John McClendon, of course, who was a great legendary coach at Cleveland State, who told me some great stories about Mr. Naismith, Dr. Naismith. That's it, Mark.
Mark Pope, working on the offensive glass for his efforts. He'll go to the free throw line here with 14.7 seconds to go.
And actually, Mark's uncles, Jimmy and Sean, were great players at Shaw High School in the early 80s when Shaw had some great talented teams.
Yeah, Mark Pope, this looking player, puts the first free throw up and in.
Nice looking free throw.
It's his first point tonight. One more to get the Bengals to 40.
Oh, boy.
So Pope with a couple of points. It's Provo with 11 seconds to go. Novak couldn't get it, down low. Foul is called. It's Patrick Strait trying to put it up and in. He'll go back to the free throw line. We'll get one more look at it.
And again, you know, Al being the teacher of this team, and Norman Roscoe and the staff at Benedictine, their job now is to go back and teach from this. And what can we take away from this to get better? There's no reason to harp on any of the negative, no reason to, you know, single anybody out. We're going to focus on improvement, footwork, passing angles, you know, how we handle this possession, how we competed, you know. Could we have competed harder? And so, you know, you use this as a learning experience to get better. And I'm sure they'll get there by the time the season ends. So.
And that's the ball game here in game 2 of our 4-game coverage of the Dunk for Diabetes at Walsh University. Final score, Huntington Prep 81, Benedictine 40. We still have 2 more games to go here today on Sports Time Ohio. Hope you stay tuned. That man, number 22, Andrew Wiggins, game's leading scorer with 24 points officially. And Huntington Prep, another win. 3 games in 3 days, all victories for Huntington Prep. So 81-40 is the score, Pat, and not really a surprise. We expected Huntington Prep to win this game, and they came out and played well as a team and shot about 55% from the field.
Yeah, they, you know, they did everything right from the get-go. I hate to say it, but they really weren't challenged. And, you know, again, credit them for their tremendous teamwork. They're not just great athletes, but you see them walking and talking, and they just walk past us. They're very gentlemanly men, no false bravado, no bragging. It's a classy outfit, and you know, give Coach Fulford and his entire staff credit, because we really love having them come to this tournament. I know Chaz Wolf would love to have them back every year, so we want to keep that going.
Well, speaking of Chaz Wolf, we may talk to him in just a few moments here. He's the one that puts on the Dunk for Diabetes and done a phenomenal job here with the cooperation of Walsh University. There's Chaz handing out the game MVP as it will go to Kingsley.
Chaz is really one of the best evaluators of talent in the country. I've talked to college coaches, and they say, you know, pretty much when I look at Chaz's scouting report on the kid, it's right on the button. So this is a great tournament for kids to come and showcase their talents in front of their family and friends, but also for a guy like Chaz who can really help a kid get seen and get his name out there and get him recruited, get him a scholarship.
Well, here's a look at Moses Kingsley, the MVP for Huntington Prep here today. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 block shots in only 16 minutes.
Yeah, he's long, lengthy, plays hard. You see the intensity, the competitiveness. Look at him box out when the shot goes up. You know, he's just another one of the many kids that are here at Huntington Prep that want to make themselves better, and coming all the way from Nigeria to do it. So give that young man a lot of credit for leaving home and coming here to try to make himself a better player and better person. He sure showed it out tonight.
So Moses Kingsley, 12 points, 8 rebounds, and the leading scorer in today's game, Andrew Wiggins, had the double-double, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, and an assist in 25 minutes. Andrew Wiggins averages 21 a game coming in, the #1 ranked senior in the entire country, and we see why, as this guy has all the ability you could want in a high school player.
Yeah, he's skilled, but he's also a team player, and he's a competitor. Last night I was at the Menor game when he was being challenged a little bit more, and he didn't force his game on anybody. He let the game come to him still, and at the same time competed at a super high level, and you know, he can do it all.